So I wanted to do an introductory video a little bit because I'm still trying to figure out how to create all these vlogs or repair videos or whatever you really call them. In the past couple weeks I haven't really posted a whole lot, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity to bring you guys up to speed on what's been going on. So in these videos we're going to cover how to repair some switches on DeWalt sander and a Makita vacuum. Other than that, there has been a lot of other things going on. We got all the main harness out of the G37. I found this bad boy, which is just a connector housing, but this is where the harness was cut and spliced and taken apart. And when you look at it, you'll see the green wire actually goes to a blue wire, the red wire goes to a black wire. The wires are different gauge wires. So this is going to be a little bit of fun to try to reverse engineer and figure out to make the G37 run again. But for now, in this video, we're just going to go over those switch repairs. One of my friends that I used to work with, he started a woodworking business and he does some really immaculate woodwork. Anyway, he's one of the funniest guys I've ever met too. And he messaged me and said, hey, instead of you having to break stuff once a week,
you can take out the Pathfinder. Yeah, I think it's still good. Looks straight.
I'll let you use this finishing sander and you can try to fix that.
Anyway, we're here with Keith. It is Busy Bee Woodworking.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's awesome. So he's got this finishing sander. Now, what does it do and what doesn't it do?
What it used to do was actually work.
Simple.
What it does now is not work.
Hopefully it's simple.
So I won't try.
I'm gonna do it. No, I'm just kidding.
No, that'd be great.
So to get started, we're going to remove the 3 screws from on top of the sander. Inside, we're going to see there's a black wire that runs directly into the switch. From the switch, we then run into the windings of the motor, which is a big coil of wire. This is a brushed DC motor. And then the other side of that coil of wire comes back out and returns. So the first thing to do is measure continuity across the switch when it is not plugged in. I did that. I found that when I rocked the switch a little harder, sometimes it got continuity and other times it didn't. I then measured the resistance of the windings. Okay, so that winding is 11 ohms. There's probably more than one winding from this. 16 ohms. There should be some resistance in that wire because it's a lot of turns of wire, and wires have losses. That loss shows up in the DC realm as DC resistance, in DC impedance, but really all that we're examining for the sake of argument is resistance. So the motor measures good because it's not a dead short and it's not an open circuit. Those are 2 scenarios where your motor's fried. And if you have a dead short motor, usually you find out because it smokes a lot, eventually to the point that it burns up into an open circuit. This motor, however, appears to be good. Like I said, when I started rocking the switch back and forth, sometimes I got continuity, sometimes I didn't. So I've gone ahead and plugged in the sander, and once I started rocking the switch back and forth a few more times, it feels like there's just some gunk inside this switch. These switches are a pretty standard off-the-shelf switch with a little rubber cover. You can get them on DigiKey. But I think just rocking it a few more times and it's good to go. Sometimes you just gotta work the dirt out of things when they get dirty. Anyway, that was a quick, simple fix. We'll go ahead and close everything back up, unplug it, and return it to Keith.
So
It's another day at the World of Fix. Here we are with one of the best families ever. The Clark family. Whoa. So today, we got Makita power tools. Let's dive in. So, this thing's doing something interesting.
Analysis there.
Butter?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I guess it could be the switch.
Could stay.
So the switch is just...
So we got our meter.
Do you need it up though?
No, it's pretty good.
Right. It's not your face, it's the stuff that you...
Yeah, we all know my face is pretty ugly, so. Okay, so I can see it too, because who cares what the camera can see? So go ahead and push on it.
But because Mom is determined that
Just push, and then with it pushed, wiggle it around.
she's not letting us do it.
Ah.
And so this year instead, that we're gonna...
Yep, there's the switch. That's quite the little spark they got there. Wait a minute.
break this open and figure out what's wrong.
Probably just get a whole unit online for like $2 or something.
Well, I told her, she said today,
Oh,
that she wants
it's
this
sealed.
fixed or a new Cadillac. And so I said, let's fix this.
Did I?
No.
Or anyway.
That or a Roomba.
Is that what they're called? Those little robot vacuums? They're really nice.
Could it just get dust in there? Because the dust,
Yep.
all the
That's-
dust comes through here.
I'm trying to work the dust off the
They're
contacts.
nice.
And so the contact just, it like it's kind of not hitting hard. And so and that's actually what creates the heat.
Yep. And because that arc's so big,
Like
you be
she's just been,
quiet.
like, growing up and
Because the arc's so big, it causes this buildup on the contacts of the terminals. You've seen it. And that's why with the old points, you scrape the stuff off of them. Same kind of thing. So just sit here and work on it for a minute.
Would it help to put like 240 in it, not WD-40?
Actually, someone did that on their Toyota Camry and caught their door on fire
Oh, well, it's not
because it's a flammable liquid and because it's sparking. So they had a manufacturer service recall and replaced everyone's window switch because there was a lawsuit about it. Yay!
I'm not that concerned.
Let's see.
It just really sucks when you get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you step in something warm and wet. Like, no.
It's better.
I'm okay because the baby is crying and now I'm gonna be crying and I don't want to put stuff there because it sucks. It's not my carpet.
I'm just, I'm getting less than a gnome now, so.
Came in my bedroom. Well, we would have one dog or one cat. We had this one dog for a long time, and we had the same cat.
So there's a little bit of contact, and then as I push into it, there we go. That's what we want.
Revenge pee on bed. No, she would pee. I don't know what it was.
Just work the
Came
switch.
into, there was a front door and a back door into our house that both came off.
So water would be
the back
worse
door
than
to
just
the laundry room.
air and
And you can't
Water
get
works
Tap.
good, actually.
around the washer.
it when
dryer
it spark and it might
Anyway,
get rid of some of the dust.
we
So
get up on that washer
I guess the
dryer.
flaw of this is that it just had too much dust coming through there and it gets all over everything.
Usually these are supposed to be a sealed switch. Sorry about that.
I'm in the rubber lining of the doors. And like, it watches the dog hit the doorknob and try to come in. So it climbs up the door.
Ha!
So you put it together and it doesn't work.
It's not two contacts, but if you barely push it,
You just come down a little
it
bit.
yeah.
That helps a lot.
If you just barely push it, and then if you push it all the way. So I'm wondering how to make this trigger work. Because the thing is, it's only going half on, and when it does, it like wants to burn up.
So if you'll lick that.
So an executive decision has been made. We are going to modify the switch so that this switch, or sorry, we're going to modify the trigger so that this switch gets contacted all the way.
you know, one of them. I don't know if you've noticed.
So in order to push the button more,
Hot glue.
Like you can.
I will cut off the edges so it still goes in there tight.
That's something in your eye. Wow. Is that so weird?
Hot glue and duct tape, you can fix almost anything.
yes, it's very true.
For the rest of us.
And WD-40. You can't forget about the WD-40 because if it needs to move,
That's right.
you got to break it loose.
Unless you're going to have a fire.
In California with morning.
Looks like it's getting pushed all the way.
Yeah.
Give it the good old college try.
I don't feel like my contacts.
I don't know where that goes.
I
Yep.
have a harder time focusing with them, and I don't see the whole on.
I have a friend that was saying to me, why don't you get your eyes done? And I said, because I just had
Little hot glue goes a long way.
Yes, it does.
See, I'm.